Okay, so as I said, it's created a story that tells your unique story of your world, but also about who you are and where you fit in. Now, I think everybody can relate when I say that on some sort of subconscious level, you've graded yourself as a 0, somewhere between 0 and 10 on the attractiveness scale. You might consider yourself only a 2 or a 3. Regardless if other people look at you and see you as a 6 or a 7, that means nothing. It's how you see yourself. But you've done that on a subconscious level about everything about you. Your athletic ability, your creative ability, your intelligence, your lovability, your worth. Every single aspect of you. The more your subconscious knows about you, the more it can grade you, the more comfortable it is about where you fit into this picture and how it believes it can keep you safe. As an example of how that works, let's say you walk into a party. You've been invited to a party and you don't really know anybody except for the person who's invited you. So you don't really know what to expect. Within the first 10th of a second that you walk in that room, if you're on your own, one of the first things you're going to do is scan the room to see if it's mostly people on their own or is it couples. You are going to then very, very quickly go through what you consider important about you. If you consider yourself an intelligent person, the thing you're going to look for in this room is this a room full of intellectuals or is this a room full of average intelligence? If you're proud of your physical appearance, you're going to look for, are these people better looking or not as good looking as me? If you consider yourself an artistic person, is this a creative crowd or not a creative crowd? You're going to try and find where you fit into this. And you're going to give the things you find important about you the highest priority and work your way down the list. And it's all going to happen like that. But you do that to feel comfortable and to know what your survival in this situation is. And if you feel, or your subconscious feels, on a rating of 0 to 10, that you're only a 5 or below in too many of these categories, you're going to find an excuse to leave because you'll be too uncomfortable. If you're a 5 or above in these categories, suddenly your chest will pop out, your head will rise, and you'll be able to walk in the room with a bit of confidence because you will feel like you're in the upper echelon of this group. And it does that all the time. When you walk into a meeting, when you go anywhere, when you encounter people for the first time. And it's all about your survival. Is this group threatening? Now the problem here is that as an adult, seeing as most of this story was written before we were 12, we decide that we want something more for ourselves. We decide we want a better job. We want more money. We want a loving partner, a loving relationship. We want. And you can state that consciously. And if you look at your subconscious mind as like some anal bureaucrat who is sticking to the guidelines, sticking to the storyline, and you tell the subconscious, this is what I want. So it runs through a checklist and says, I'm sorry, no, that doesn't fit with your worldview, that does not fit with how you honestly believe, what you honestly believe about yourself or what you believe you're worth. That's outside of this little comfort zone we've created down here. I'm sorry, I'm rejecting that. And it rejects it.